Every day in Africa, millions of women work hard to find what they need to feed their families. But market prices keep rising, and it is becoming more and more challenging to make ends meet. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, 24 million more African people fell into further poverty. Since February 2022, the situation has gotten worse.
Принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
The Russian invasion of Ukraine has actually led to increasing prices, not just of food, but also fertilizer. Africa's agriculture needs to be made more resilient.
The magnitude of food price increases and trade disruptions caused by the Russian-Ukraine conflict have hit Africa harder than other developing regions of the world, threatening to topple the continent's food systems already stressed by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Together, Russia and Ukraine produce more than a quarter of global wheat exports. As Africa spends more than $35 billion on food importation, food prices are due to increase, leading to disastrous food shortages impacting millions of people. However, Africa has what it takes to become the world's breadbasket, with 65% of its land remaining uncultivated. Thus, Africa needs its own solution for working towards food self-sufficiency.
The African Development Bank, therefore, under my leadership, is fully prepared to meet this new challenge and others head-on with your support. We have developed an emergency food crisis response facility.
The African Development Bank Group is launching the African Emergency Food Production Facility, a $1.5 billion emergency support program to enhance food production. Instead of a short-term distribution of food aid, the facility is proposing a long-term solution to help African countries get back on track with the Sustainable Development Goals. The African Emergency Food Production Facility draws on lessons learned from the African Development Bank's Feed Africa strategy. One of the proven models is the Technologies for African Agricultural Transformation Program, also called TAAT.
They taught me good agricultural practices, including how to select good seeds suitable for my farm.
In the past, we used to get low yields using uncertified seeds. But we've been trained through farmer field schools on how to produce our own seeds and become seed producers instead of seed buyers.
Since its inception in 2019, the TAAT program has delivered heat-tolerant wheat varieties to 1.8 million farmers in 7 countries, increasing wheat production by 2.7 million metric tons. 40 more African countries are ready to join the TAAT program. With the Ukraine-Russia war, fertilizer prices have also increased by 300%. The African Emergency Food Production Facility will address the fertilizer shortage and deliver over 3 million metric tons of fertilizers to smallholder farmers to help them increase yield via credit guarantees and other financial instruments.
Huu mradi umenisaidia sana kuweza kutanua wigo wa biashara yangu. Nimeweza kuhudumia wakulima mwaka jana zaidi ya wakulima 12,000. Nimeweza kuongeza maagrodila wa vijijini zaidi ya 15. Nimeweza kuajiri vijana kama vijana 9. Nimeweza kufanya mambo mengi ya maendeleo. Na mimi mwenyewe najikimu kimaisha.
Over the next 2 years, the African Emergency Food Production Facility will provide over 20 million African farmers with improved seeds, climate-adapted crop varieties, fertilizer, extension services, and technical support. After a 5-year ramp-up phase, the facility is expected to produce a total of 37.6 million metric tons of food, including wheat, rice, maize and soybeans, mitigating the inflation caused by a global food crisis. The African Emergency Food Production Facility will drive the continent's agricultural revolution, because now is the time to act.